All right, welcome back. We've got some huge news to get into today from the Surf project over on Cardano. They just dropped a whole series of announcements that map out not just what's coming next, but a completely new direction they're heading in. So let's get right into it.
Okay, so first things first, the team kicked everything off with a massive vote of confidence. Their V2 testnet, it's not just up and running, it's going super smoothly. Every feature is working just the way it's supposed to. That's exactly what you want to see before a big launch. It's a huge green light.
And this isn't just a small win. This is absolutely crucial. A successful testnet is more than just a checkmark on a list. It's the foundation, right? It's the launchpad for everything else that's coming. It proves the tech is solid and lets them push forward with confidence.
So with the testnet proving to be rock solid, what's next? Well, the team didn't waste any time. They immediately dropped a super clear and transparent roadmap. This is their game plan, step by step, for getting Surf V2 off the testnet and onto the mainnet for everyone to use.
And the plan itself is really straightforward. Just 3 key steps. First up, they're going to add multi-collateral pools. Then, and this is super important for security, the code gets a full V2 audit. And after that, it's the main event, the launch of V2 on mainnet. Simple, professional, and exactly what you'd hope to see. But here's where things get really interesting. If you looked closely at that roadmap, you might have noticed one little thing at the bottom, this little phrase, Midnight DApp. It was almost hidden in there, kind of like a little breadcrumb hinting that there was way more going on than they were letting on. And then they posted this, just a simple question, "Are you ready?" with that little side-eye emoji. I mean, come on. That's the universal sign for, get ready, something big is about to drop. It totally built up the anticipation in the community. Which brings us to the big reveal. It turns out that Midnight DApp wasn't just another feature or a small update. Oh no, it was the code name for an entirely new project, a whole new frontier for the Surf team.
And boom, here's the official word. The team announced that development on a project called Midnight has officially kicked off. And just to be clear, this isn't part of the V2 upgrade. This is a whole new thing they're building alongside it.
Of course, they're playing their cards pretty close to the chest for now, just promising more details are coming soon. And you gotta love that little devil emoji, right? It's like they know they've got something really cool and they're having fun building up the mystery. But they didn't leave us totally hanging. They dropped a massive clue about what Midnight might be. They pointed right back to their biggest win on Cardano, saying, hey, remember how successful our lending pools are? They're basically telling us to pay very close attention to what's already working for them.
And right here, they connect all the dots for us. It's a brilliant move. The strategy seems clear. Take the thing that's already a proven home run, their lending pools, and bring that same functionality over to this new Midnight platform. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel, they're just taking a winning formula to a brand new racetrack.
So here's the really important thing to understand. This isn't them abandoning Cardano or pivoting away. This is a massive expansion. It's a vision for a future where Surf isn't just on one chain, but is operating and growing on 2 different fronts at the same time. This really breaks it down perfectly. Think of it like this. On one hand, you've got Surf V2 on Cardano. That's all about strengthening their home base, right? Solidifying the foundation and doubling down on what already works. But on the other hand, you've got Project Midnight. That's the exploration, the growth, taking those proven ideas and launching them into a totally new frontier. One secures the core, the other reaches for the future.
And that leaves us with the big, lingering question, doesn't it? With Surf pushing so hard on 2 different tracks, locking down their core on Cardano while expanding into a new world with Midnight, what does this super ambitious, 2-pronged strategy really mean for the future of the project? What kind of impact will it have on the whole ecosystem? I think that's something we're all going to be watching very, very closely.